Welcome to episode 111 of your CySA Plus Prepcast. In this episode, we will focus on data and log analysis as it relates to cybersecurity incident response. Logs provide one of the most reliable and detailed sources of evidence during an investigation. They help analysts detect attacks, uncover attacker techniques, map incident timelines, and make informed decisions during response activities. Mastering these analysis techniques not only prepares you for the CySA Plus certification, but also equips you with essential skills to support your organization's real-world threat detection and mitigation efforts. Let us begin by defining what we mean by data and log analysis in the context of incident response. This process involves the systematic examination of system records, network data, security alerts, and other digital artifacts to identify signs of compromise and trace attacker actions. Analysts review logs from a variety of sources, connect related events, and develop a clear picture of what occurred, when it happened, how it happened, and which systems or data may have been affected. Without proper log analysis, responders are left in the dark, unable to determine scope or impact accurately. Logs are generated by nearly every component in a modern computing environment. From firewalls and routers to operating systems and cloud applications, each piece of infrastructure produces records of activity. These logs may include login attempts, access requests, error messages, traffic flows, process executions, and administrative actions. Together, these data points allow analysts to track behaviors, detect anomalies, and reconstruct attacker movements. As such, log analysis is considered a foundational element of any effective incident response capability. Some of the most critical sources of logs include firewalls, intrusion detection and prevention systems, system event logs, application logs, network telemetry such as NetFlow, cloud platform audit logs, and endpoint security tools. Firewalls may show blocked or permitted traffic, intrusion prevention systems may highlight suspected exploits, system event logs reveal user activity and process launches. Each source provides a unique piece of the puzzle. The more comprehensive the data collection, the more accurate and complete the investigation will be. To manage this variety of data, organizations typically centralize log collection using security information and event management systems. These platforms aggregate logs from multiple sources, normalize their formats, and allow analysts to search, correlate, and analyze them in one location. This consolidation enables rapid detection of patterns and connections that would be difficult to identify when viewing logs in isolation. By centralizing and normalizing logs, security teams can accelerate their investigation workflows and reduce incident response timeframes. One key activity in log analysis is real-time monitoring. During an incident, immediate detection of unusual events can dramatically improve outcomes. Analysts monitor for patterns such as brute force login attempts, unexpected traffic volume, unauthorized privilege escalation, and known malware behavior. Real-time monitoring helps identify active threats before they spread further. It also enables quick validation of alerts generated by automated systems, ensuring that analysts can act with confidence when incidents are unfolding. Another essential technique is log correlation. Analysts examine events from multiple sources to confirm the presence of an incident and understand its scope. For instance, a failed login attempt in a system log may be paired with a corresponding network alert and an endpoint security event. By linking these together, the analyst gains a complete picture of attacker behavior. Correlation reveals how the attacker entered, what systems they touched, and what activities they attempted. This approach is crucial for thorough investigations. Time synchronization is a critical but sometimes overlooked factor in effective log analysis. Logs must be accurately time-stamped so that events from different systems can be compared. Without synchronized clocks, it becomes difficult to determine the sequence of actions or to confirm causality between events. Organizations rely on protocols such as network time protocol to keep all systems aligned. This alignment ensures that incident timelines can be reconstructed precisely, down to the second when needed. Understanding attacker tactics is also a major component of log analysis. Analysts do not just look for arbitrary anomalies, they match log activity to known techniques, tactics, and procedures used by threat actors. Frameworks such as the MITRE ATT&CK matrix help map observed behaviors to establish patterns. This provides insight into the attacker's goals, their level of sophistication, and potential next steps. Mapping log data to threat frameworks enhances decision-making and supports more effective remediation planning. Threat intelligence is another layer that enriches the value of logs. By integrating known indicators such as malicious IP addresses, domain names, file hashes, or attacker tools, analysts can identify threats more quickly and prioritize the most dangerous ones. These feeds may come from internal sources, commercial providers, or government sharing platforms. When an indicator in a log matches one in a threat feed, the incident can be escalated and addressed with greater urgency and context. Documentation remains a core responsibility during incident analysis. Every investigative action, correlation step, and conclusion drawn from log data must be clearly recorded. This includes identifying which logs were used, what events were found, which indicators were detected, and what timeline was established. Documentation supports transparency, allows others to review and validate the investigation, and is often required for compliance and legal reporting. Strong documentation practices ensure consistency and defensibility in the face of regulatory review or third-party audit. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are more security courses on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. Analysts rely on a variety of specialized tools to perform detailed log analysis during security incidents. Among the most widely used platforms are Splunk, the Elastic Stack, also known as ELK, Graylog, and a range of CloudNeb solutions provided by vendors like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. These platforms allow analysts to ingest, store, query, and visualize massive volumes of log data in structured format. They also support advanced features such as correlation rules, custom dashboards, anomaly detection models, and timeline construction. Choosing the right toolset depends on the organization's environment, budget, and the complexity of its infrastructure. Filtering and enrichment techniques help analysts focus their investigation on the most relevant data. During incidents, logs can accumulate at high volumes, often making it difficult to isolate the specific events that indicate compromise. Analysts apply filtering rules to narrow the search to specific IP addresses, usernames, systems, or timeframes. Log enrichment adds context by correlating log entries with additional data sources such as threat intelligence feeds, user behavior baselines, or asset inventories. These enhancements reduce noise and highlight the events that require immediate attention. Timeline reconstruction is a critical activity that helps incident responders understand the flow of an attack. By placing events in chronological order, analysts can determine when the initial access occurred, which systems were targeted, what lateral movement took place, and when key data may have been accessed or exfiltrated. Timelines are built using log timestamps, event types, and session identifier. They provide both strategic and tactical value by supporting both decision-making during the incident and post-incident reporting required for compliance or communication. Another important technique involves anomaly detection, using behavioral models and statistical baselines. Analysts configure systems to recognize deviations from normal operations. For instance, if a server typically communicates with 5 internal systems each day, but suddenly initiates outbound connections to dozens of external addresses, the system can flag this as a potential compromise. Machine learning models may also be applied to detect unusual login patterns, access frequencies, or system usage trends. These tools are particularly effective in identifying novel threats or zero-day attack patterns. Deep forensics often requires going beyond surface-level log entries. Analysts may extract session identifiers, decode obfuscated values, trace encoded command execution, or correlate partial events across multiple platforms. These actions require advanced understanding of operating systems, network protocols, and attack methodologies. The ability to extract insights from low-level log fragments is often what separates junior analysts from experienced responders. Detailed forensic interpretation supports accurate threat attribution, impact analysis, and legal documentation. Network flow data also plays a significant role in incident analysis. Logs from NetFlow, SFlow, or Zeek can reveal patterns of data movement, command and control activity, and system-to-system interaction. Analysts look for connections to known malicious IP addresses, unexpected data transfers, or persistence of communication with unrecognized domains. Network telemetry helps confirm or refute the scope of an incident, providing visibility even when endpoint logs are incomplete or unavailable. Endpoint detection and response solutions add another layer of visibility. EDR logs include granular information about what processes were launched, which files were accessed or modified, what registry keys were changed, and whether suspicious behaviors were detected. These logs are essential when analyzing incidents involving malware execution, insider threats, or sophisticated endpoint compromise. Correlating EDR data with other log sources allows analysts to confirm intrusion points and assess how deeply attackers may have penetrated the environment. Log analysis during an incident is rarely conducted in isolation. Analysts work alongside network engineers, system administrators, application developers, and cloud platform owners to interpret results and validate findings. A firewall log entry may indicate a blocked request, but confirmation from a network engineer can determine whether the block was successful or if the attacker bypassed the control. Collaboration ensures that evidence is correctly interpreted and that all affected systems are properly identified and contained. Training is essential for maintaining an effective incident response capability. Analysts must be well-versed in query languages, tool usage, threat modeling, and the intricacies of different log formats. Regular hands-on practice, workshops, and red team exercises help analysts sharpen their skills and stay current with evolving threats. Certification programs and lab simulations also help bridge the gap between academic knowledge and operational readiness. Organizations that invest in log analysis training are better prepared to handle real-world incidents when they occur. Continuous improvement in log analysis involves more than reviewing past incidents. It requires actively assessing the effectiveness of current tools, revising detection rules, updating SIEM configurations, and integrating lessons learned into future workflows. Security teams periodically test their alerting capabilities, simulate attack scenarios, and update their threat detection models. This ongoing effort ensures that log analysis processes remain aligned with current threats, organizational priorities, and compliance obligations. To summarize Episode 111, data and log analysis is a core function of incident response. It provides the visibility, context, and evidence necessary to detect, investigate, and respond to cybersecurity threats. From real-time monitoring and timeline reconstruction to behavioral analysis and threat intelligence integration, effective log analysis empowers security professionals to take decisive action. Mastering these techniques prepares you not only for the CySA Plus exam, but for real-world roles in cybersecurity operations. Strong analysis skills enhance both personal capability and organizational resilience in the face of complex and evolving cyber threats. Thanks for listening. To learn more about cybersecurity, please visit baremetalcyber.com. There you will find best-selling books, videos, and even more free cybersecurity training courses. Please subscribe to the Prepcast and our various podcasts. And thanks for listening.